Alright, so today guys, we are gonna do something that I never expected to do. We're gonna play curling right here in New Zealand. This morning it is raining, and while most people go to the movies or curled up in bed with a good book, Laura and I decide to do the most rainy day activity ever, which is obviously indoor curling. We are heading to the Naseby Indoor Curling Rink, or the Maniototo Curling International company, one of those. And as soon as we arrive, we get a bit of a lesson on how curling works and what the hell is curling before getting geared up and actually getting some practice on the ice. Our curling master today is Ewan, and he's going to be teaching us the 3 different styles of curling. But as soon as he starts showing us some really easy method with sticks or just pushing the stone, we tell him that we want to do the really cool sliding thing that we see in the Olympic. Is it cool? I think it is. Is it? I think it is.
This curling rink right here is New Zealand's only dedicated indoor curling rink. In fact, it is the Southern Hemisphere's only dedicated indoor curling rink. And what makes it a dedicated curling rink is that the ice here is a lot different to your average ice rink. It has been sprayed with fine water droplets, making a sort of bubbly texture on the surface. Ewan is getting us to practice throwing those stones again and again and again. Seriously, we really need all the practice we can get because we're pretty crap at this. But then he takes us to the other end of the lane where we learn how to actually start scoring in curling. Because Robin and I, we're pretty competitive and we want to actually do a game against each other rather than working together. So here we go, round 1 of our curling game.
And here we go. If you have ever played curling in your life and need some people to join your team, look at the style that we are having while throwing those stones across the ring. It's pretty awesome, right? So the curling rink are really well designed with a scoring board on each side of the rink, making it really easy for us to do games after games. We don't have to move from one side to the other all the time, which is quite cool. But because we want to spare you from watching actually 11 games of curling, because this is how you do a curling competition. You do 11 games and you tally the score at the end. We're just going to show you the first one, then we're going to speed up the last 10 ones, and we're going to tell you the score all the way at the end.
Curling is one of those sports that in the Winter Olympics you don't really pay much attention to, but actually when we get playing we are really having a lot of fun. It is a lot like bowling but a lot more advanced, and we wish there was a curling rink in every town that we've been in.
It's very hard to find the knack. I'm going too fast now. I was going too slow and I'm going too fast.
Do you just think you're not cut out for curling?
I'm cut out for curling, I just need a bit more practice.
Okay. Robin compares curling to pétanque, which is a game with several metal balls which you need to throw towards each other and try and hit a target. It's really popular in the south of France as well as campsites all over the world.
Curling really feels that it's the kind of sport that takes only a few minutes to understand and start playing, but takes ages to actually master and become really good at. It takes a lot of skills.
Oh, they just all congregate in the same corner. It's like I'm not learning from my mistakes whatsoever.
One of the hardest parts I find in curling is to manage the strength that I give to the stone when I throw it. And because there is none of those guys with a little broom to compensate for the lack or the too much speed when throwing the stone, it makes it really challenging to hit the target. So that's basically what I have. I have a too fast, or I have that distance right here. I don't have a in between.
If there's one place in New Zealand that you want to try out this sport, it has to be in Naseby. Teams from all over the world come here to play curling competitively, so it really is the place to be. There's even an outdoor man-made lake which freezes over in winter and is made into ice rinks as well.
So we are almost at the end of our first game. I have 1 point right here, but I have one more stone to throw. And I'll actually get those 2 ones on the board, so I can score 3 points. So we'll see if I get to do that. And now for the last stone of the game, Robin, representing Team France, is throwing his stone, hoping to score a 2nd point, but that doesn't matter, he wins anyway. So it looks like at the end of the first game, I am getting 1 point, because we only have 1 stone in game, so it's pretty easy to count. So end of first game, Robin 1, Laura 0. Let's see how we do for the second one. So we're gonna put that well-deserved point right up on the board, and we're gonna speed up every single other game to come, because the curling game is run in 11 different sets, and I don't think you guys want to watch us play that bad 11 times in a row. But at the end of the day, we have a score. Oh, we just finished the game. That was tedious and not many points were scored. We got better right in the middle, but then I think we kind of gave up.
Yeah.
So...
Got too cocky.
Yeah. So Laura, you have to place the final score. How good is your math?
Fine. God damn it.
Yay!
It was close.
That was a very close game. Congratulations.
After doing that super unique activity in New Zealand, we are now heading back to the Ranfurly Holiday Park for a well-deserved rest.
Thank you very much, Laura. You rock. Scratching the nose. I think that was funny.